Hello everyone, I am Brianna and welcome to my channel. I have a bonus video for you this week. I am going to be setting up my Erin Condren teacher planner for April. Now you might be thinking, what? Why? I thought you were using Planner Perfect. You had your record book and also, let's see if I can grab it right here, my homeschool journal, what is going on, what's happening, and let me explain. So the hype right now that is going on with Erin Condren, the launch, and a new season coming up, well, not season, but a new school year coming up, I'm thinking ahead. And I have this homeschool planner from Erin Condren. They sent this to me last year when it launched to show you guys and make a video. I did that. I had all the intentions to use this planner all year long, but for some reason I felt like needed to switch it up and do something with my Planner Perfect books. I am feeling like I have, if you watched my last video, you'll know what I'm talking about when I am voicing this concern, but I have too many books for my TN. And on my last video, I was talking about how I would possibly need to have 2 leather TNs to hold all of my books. And I've been thinking about that and just kind of picturing it in my mind, how it would look. And I don't want to do that. I want just 1 leather TN to hold. Right now it has 4 books with 1 just in the back here. And that's probably how it's going to look next year. And I don't mind that. It doesn't have to be attached in a string, but I needed to figure out a homeschool solution. I know that Erin Condren works for me. I used it for years and years and years for my homeschool planner. It was just always the teacher planner. And I know some people still prefer the teacher planner over the homeschool planner because the teacher planner is dated and the homeschool planner is not. I am on the undated side of the fence just because of reasons like this. I can hop in and out and just figure things out as I go. I actually love decorating my pages and putting date stickers and all of those things. I mean, you guys know I cover the dates on my planner anyways. And I always had, even with my older, I should pull some of those for you guys one day, but even my older teacher planners that I had, I would order kits from Etsy, before I knew about Coco Daisy and the planner world. You guys, I had no idea that this whole planner world existed. So I was just getting kits off of Etsy and just kind of creating on my own and using Erin Condren stickers when I first started, and nowhere near what I do today. But I'm just gonna give this a shot for the rest of the year and see if it's something that I'm going to stick with for next year. Because with this new launch coming up, I want to make a decision if I'm going to get a new one for next year or not. So the time is right. So it's funny because last year I spent some of the year trying to figure out my planner for life and tried some things and figured out that, well, I know what I like now, and that's what I'm going to stick with. I feel like this year now I'm trying to figure out what's going to work for homeschooling. And so I haven't made a decision of what will work and what won't, but for right now, I am just going to maybe transfer some things over from this book into here, and not everything. I'm not transferring lessons. I'm not transferring any information like that, but I will transfer maybe attendance and some notes that I do need to keep for the year. So this will be semi useful if I keep it and someone needs to check records. I'll also keep this book too, but I don't know. I'm also one that kind of likes to transfer information to other planners when I have time. So if I have like that creative moment of like I need to do something and I have nothing to do in my planners or something, then I like to do things like this and, you know, decorate and have fun. So let me just decorate this monthly spread and I'll flip through this planner, show you it all again, because since the launch is going to be coming up pretty soon, it's gonna probably be after the life planner. Then you can kind of get an idea again, and this will be fresh in your mind. So I'll be back. All right, you guys, here is how the decor turned out. I had to stop doing this last night or yesterday. I needed to get to a couple appointments and, or not appointments, but things that we had planned, and then do dinner, and it was nighttime, and I just never came back up here to finish decorating this and setting it up. So it is a new day. I love how this turned out. I love this HanCanPlan kit. It was actually from the Advent that she did over the holidays, over Christmas time. I don't believe that this is offered in her shop. I think it was like a Advent exclusive, but I just love all of the colors. It's just so bright and fun. So I guess I should give you a flip of this planner in case you haven't seen it before. So this was the cover that was sent to me. It's interchangeable, so you could go ahead and pop this out if you prefer another cover on their website. Although seeing some of those life planner covers that are coming out really soon, I'm gonna have to get some, because like those bold blooms, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So let me get some of this stuff out of here because I don't think I need to show that. So usually what I do is I take a printable calendar like this and I'll highlight the weeks of school that I know for sure we're going to do school. So I kind of count out days and how much time we need. And then I go and, I guess I can show you this one. I go in and fill out all the special things that are happening and like our CC stuff. So I'm gonna put that to the side. Okay, here's the first page. You have mission statement. I actually could probably fill that in. Homeschool requirements, the curriculum that we chose. You can use these boxes for anything. I'll actually come back and fill these in now that I'm transferring a bunch of things from this Planner Perfect book. Like I said, you guys, I thought I was going to utilize this book, but I ended up not. So this is how I used the spread here. Things that I needed to get. Let's see here. Things I needed to do, trips, monthly focus, a schedule that I thought was going to work, my monthly view, and then I don't know. I'm kind of torn right now. Do I want to have the week go down the side and then have what we need to do here? Or I don't know. I got to figure that out right now. I'm going to try to prep that and plan that as we go along. So here, I actually loved how this turned out with the decor and stuff. I really used this week. Then I set this up, and then I decided that I was going to do something else and use a different planner. So now we're at April, and I'm going to kind of do the same thing here. I'm going to have a monthly focus. I ended up covering what these said, and here, let me show you what they said. Enrichment classes, field trips, and outings. I don't need those exact things, so I just made them kind of blank, and I can fill them in as I need. I'm not sure how I'm going to use this page. I still want to think about it. Not sure if I should brainstorm things for next year, or if this should be like a monthly overview of the things that are going to get done and what needs to happen and things like that. And then I'll fill in my monthly calendar. And this page, now that I'm glad I actually flipped through this, because I'm going to probably set it up like this, only because this is how I always used the teacher planner. I had, obviously the days of the week down the side. And then instead of children, I always had subjects up here. And I'm not going to do subjects this time. I like how I have the certain children and what they need to do. And if some of my children would only need one of these boxes going down, another one might need two. So it gives me kind of flexibility there. So I'll set that up. And then in the back, let's see if I even have anything here. Okay, curriculum resources, a reading log, and now I need to come back here and fill this in because I've been writing all of this in my other planner. They've been rating their books. And then attendance tracker, I can go ahead and update that because when I made the Planner Perfect one, I took the days from there. I think they were a little bit off, so I might have to white out some. And then this tracker I used for the specific curriculum, and then I was crossing them off as we go, and I can go ahead and go in there and cross it off. I like this blue pen. I always use black and I forget about blue. I need to pull out my blue pen again. I'm looking over here on my cart and I don't see my blue pen. I need to go find it. There's just lots of trackers. Contacts. Don't have a use for that. And then the stickers, a little folder back here, and one of these protectors. I'm gonna go ahead and plan. I guess this is turning into a plan with me. I know that we are semi into the week and I know what they've been doing, but with it being the week after Easter, it's very light. I have some sick kids, so it's not gonna be a lot to plan on here. I think what I ultimately wanna do is see what layout would work and just kind of build on that week by week and add the things that I need to add in here. This is a lot of space compared to a Planner Perfect journal. And so I just need to get used to the space again and the freedom to write anything and everything on here and not just keep it to a minimum. You know what I mean? So I'll be back. Okay, this is very bare bones. I didn't decorate. I just wrote out everything that my kids have done or that they're going to be doing. I need to think through the rest of these days here for my little ones, because if we're going to be going out of town, might not have time to do school with them on Thursday before we leave. My daughter actually woke up sicker today, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna even have her do anything. And then my son, I think I'm just gonna have to back plan. I'm gonna fill in after we finish our school for the day, just to see like what we've gotten done. See, this one's baseball practice. So how I set this up, and I actually like it, I am going to run out of room here, so I need to like simplify what I write. But in this column, I have our morning time. So what it will look like next week, because we're not doing history and science, it's going to have Bible. Well, actually Mondays. So Mondays are just not going to be filled in at all because we have CC normally. So starting Tuesdays, I like to switch every other day. So I like to do history, science, history, science. Some days I do both on the same day if I have time. If not, we swap. And you guys, I don't know how summer is actually going to look for us, because I kind of want to continue morning time throughout all of summer, just because it's such like an anchor to our day, and it's really nice to have that moment. And then like it gives the kids some type of a routine during summer, because I know that routines, when they go out the window, everything kind of goes crazy. So yeah, I'm still trying to think through that. So our morning time is here. Then I have each child and all of the things that they are doing. I know I'm gonna kind of run out of room here also. So for math, I'm gonna kind of, instead of having 2 lines for that, I'll just do 1 line. And then outside activities. And what that is any sports, tutoring, speech therapy, piano, anything that is like extra that's outside of our home, I'm putting in this column, because I need to see that when I go to plan our day. If we have any appointments and things, I will kind of try to like maneuver and place school around all of those. But what I'm finding out is that I need our mornings like before noon to be all about school, and then schedule everything else later on in the day. I'm just looking over here, you guys. Look at this journaling kit from HanCanPlan. I think I might use it this week. I don't know, don't you think it needs a little decor? I might put that down. So I'm gonna leave this here. I didn't do anything else. All I did, I put a few little things. This monthly spread, I'm not transferring like this whole, let me show you. So my personal planner has everything, like all the things that we're doing. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to transfer everything over. This is going to be homeschool specific. So the month may just end up looking like this. There's not going to be a lot on here, and I am okay with that, because the last thing I want to do is transfer, like have multiple monthly calendars and have to write and rewrite. Just seems like it's just a waste of time to do that. Well, I guess I am done showing you this homeschool planner, how I intend to use it for the rest of the year. It's funny because if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I have complete planner piece. My personal planning is Planner Perfect. My journaling is in my Hobonichi Han, and I am flip-flopping right now with homeschooling, because I am just not sure if I need to have that in my TN, because here's what I'm running into, you guys. I was putting everything in here, and this planner it walks around the house with me. So I really like to keep this downstairs so that I could just open it, jot something down when I need to, and close it again. Well, what I was doing is this was staying in our schoolroom upstairs because of the homeschool books that were in here. And I was finding that, okay, I don't have a place downstairs. I'm not going to run upstairs real quick, grab it, and then bring it back upstairs. So I was just running into an issue with having my homeschool planning back in this Erin Condren planner. It's going to allow me to just either leave it flipped open like this and on my shelf right behind me, and I can just grab it and look to see what we need to do, or I just, completely close it and leave it on the shelf behind me. But it leaves it to where this stays upstairs. I don't need to bring this anywhere else. And it frees up my Planner Perfect TN to add the books that I need for my personal planning. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is that my planner stack is growing. I was kind of like, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw a post that my planner stack had my Hobonichi and my Planner Perfect, and that was it. Well, now we have to add the Erin Condren teacher or homeschool planner underneath that. And that is now what I'm going to be finishing off our school year with as my stack. And most likely, if I really do like this again and I'm ready to go back to it, then I am going to use this for next year also. But I need to, think about kits and what I want to use for decor, because I'm not just going to use this blank. You know me, I love to decorate. So I'll probably continue using a bunch of HanCanPlan kits that I have to decorate with it. And honestly, the week view, I'm not always going to use a journaling kit for that. I'll probably just throw down washi and a few other stickers, maybe even the Planner Perfect sticker, since I have so many to get rid of. Well, not get rid of, but so many to use that I might do that. All right, you guys. Well, thank you for hanging out with me and setting this up. I know that with the launches and everything that are happening with the planner world and community, it gets everyone excited and gets everyone wanting to use certain planners. And so, I fell victim to that. I pulled out my homeschool planner again. I'm glad I did, because setting this up really reminded me of how much I love being in an Erin Condren and just planning and having a quill book like this. But I hope that you guys all have a good rest of your day, and we'll chat soon. Bye, you guys.